We're going to start lying down. I hope you had a lovely Sunday and you're nice and relaxed. So take your feet about as wide as your mat, give them a good shake, take a lie down onto your back, nice and steady, palms face up, head rests down, and if you're not already here, just close your eyes. Just slowly just getting yourself into this position, completely trying to relax. Before we do anything today, just focusing on that breath. So you're just going to try and breathe in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Good work, everyone. And just breathing in here as you do, expanding your ribs out to the side. And as you exhale, drawing those ribs down, flattening your tummy. So inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, pushing those ribs down, drawing the tummy in, flattening through just slightly. 2 more breaths there. We're not staying here too long today. 1 more breath. You're then going to turn your palms face down. So popping your palms onto the mat. And then you're going to bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Feet and knees about hip width apart. And just hold this position. So make sure your shoulder blades are flat against the floor. So you may need to have a wriggle. Okay, rest your knees together so they just fall on each other. And again, closing your eyes, resting here. And again, focus on that breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So breathing in through the nose, expanding your ribs. Breathing out, drawing those ribs down, flattening your tummy. Belly button is starting to pull in a little bit. So inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in. Slightly pull the belly button towards your spine. 2 more here. And 1 more breath. And then keeping the hands where they are, you're just going to pull the knees apart so the knees go back into that hip width position. And we're just going to inhale this time, rock that pelvis forward so that you can create that big arch in between the lower back and the mat. And then exhale, tuck your pelvis under, push your lower back into the mat. So inhale, rock your pelvis forward, open up that space. Exhale, tuck under, push your lower back into the mat. Inhale, rock forward, and exhale, tuck under. Keep this going. Okay, keeping your arms down by your sides if you can. Alright, if you want to feel it working though, you can either hold on to those hips so that you can feel them rocking, or you can place your hand flat on your belly below your belly button, and as you tuck the pelvis under, you should feel everything go a little bit tight. So those core muscles waking up. So just keeping that going. All we're trying to do is warm up. Okay, so I thought we're going to do a really nice session today. So thanks for joining. It should be a nice one. Hopefully, well, lots of you may have been doing challenges throughout the day, so I thought we'd do a bit of a stretchy, relax-ish session this evening. So I hope you enjoy. It's not too crazy strenuous, but there will be quite a few stretches thrown in. Okay, nice way to end the weekend. So 5 more here, rocking forward, inhale, rocking back as you exhale. And as you get towards that 5th one, get ready to be able to hold it where you're tucking your pelvis under. So you're rocking, you may get those rocks smaller and smaller. And then on that 5th one, you're going to tuck under and hold. Okay, so you've got that tension through that lower tummy, relaxing through the shoulders, relax your breathing. If you've tightened it so much that it's stopping you breathing, okay, do loosen up a little bit, but keep that pressure from the lower back into the mat. And breathe in, release your left foot, left knee come towards the chest. Breathe out, flex the foot and pop it back down. Inhale, release the right foot, point the toes. Exhale, flex the foot and pop it down. And keep this going. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. And keep that going. Taking your time. One at a time. Even if you've done this a million times, always start here. If you rush into it, you might make mistakes, you might get your back working instead of your tummy. Okay, so do take your time. If you feel like your core is woken up, feel free to release both feet, flex, and then pop them back down. You can even just tap your heels. Inhale, flex, exhale. Inhale, keep it going. Okay, if you're doing single legs, you're just going to do 3 more either side. If you're doing double legs, you're going to do 6 more. Take your time, there's no rush. Keep that breathing nice and steady. Once you are done, you place the feet back down, palms face up towards the ceiling, and then hold that. So take a couple of breaths, just making sure we're all at the same place. And then slowly taking your hands either side of your head. Okay, so fingertipping your temples. Inhale here. As we exhale, we're just going to pick a spot on the ceiling and lift that chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So now we're trying to get that upper part of our tummy woken up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Imagine that chest is getting pulled towards the ceiling. Nice and slowly. We're just warming up, so don't worry about it coming up too high. Okay, just nice and steady. Up and down. Just 4 more here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 to go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Take your arms out to the side. Take your feet together, your knees together. Inhale, drop the knees to the left. Exhale, pull to center. Inhale, drop the knees to the left. To the right, sorry. Exhale, pull to center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. And keep this going. We're just trying to loosen that back up. There's no rush. Take as long as you want. If you feel really tight through your spine or the side of your tummy or anywhere around this upper body, just hold, okay? And take 3 nice long breaths. If you can keep the movement going with your breath, go for it. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. And exhale, lift. We're going to go for 2 more either side. If you're holding, just finishing on the breath, change sides, and then take your 3 breaths outside. Good work, everybody. 1 more each side. And then once you finish that final one, big exhale as you pull back in. Plant those feet flat onto the floor once more. Knees are staying hip width apart, feet are staying hip width apart, palms facing down. All we're going to do is inhale, crunch up and hold. We're going to take these left fingertips and try and tap your left heel. Okay? Come back to center. Exhale, try and tap your right fingertips to your right heel. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tap left fingertips to left heel. Back to center. So you're reaching on the exhale, coming back to center on the inhale. Reaching on the exhale, back to center on the inhale. Keep this going. Take your time. Stretch. If you can get to heel really easy, try and get past the heel, tapping the ankle. So if you can get to the ankle, happy days. If you can't quite get to that heel, don't worry, okay? Just do as much as you can. And if you're thinking that your neck is feeling like it's straining, pop your head down and you're kind of going to slide along the floor. Okay, so your head will still be coming with you. You probably won't touch your heels, but you'll keep your neck nice and relaxed. But you're still doing that same feeling. Keeping this going. I'm going to do 3 more either side. Really try to remember that your hips and your ribs, you want a little space, then a long space. You're squeezing, then releasing. Squeezing, then releasing. And again, all we're doing is warming up. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Okay, so finishing the one you're on now. Relax here. We're going to inhale, float the arms over the chest. Palms come together. Okay, so they're completely touching. Release your feet from the floor, knees hovering over the hips. Shins are parallel to the ceiling. You're just going to keep those legs there, okay? If for any reason it's uncomfortable for you, pop your feet back down. That's absolutely fine, okay? But if you can, you're hovering. Keep your back tucked under. Keep this lower part of your tummy working. Okay, so we're going to inhale, taking the arms out to the side, expand that chest. Exhale, pull back to center. Inhale, right arm goes behind, left arm pushes down. So you're really stretching the fingertips. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, expand out to the side, nice chest opener. Back to center. This time left arm down, right arm, left arm behind, right arm down. Inhale, center, and keep that rhythm going. So you're going wide, center, split, center, wide, center, split, center. Keep this going at your pace, dropping the arms on the inhale, pull them back to center on the exhale. The whole time your tummy is just holding strong. Okay, and we're just moving those shoulders, opening that chest. Okay, feeling nice and long through your arms, long through your spine. We're going to go for 2 more times through. If you need to do 3 to even up the way you're going with the arms, go for it. Okay, just holding with those legs, no arching through the back, pushing the back down towards the floor, belly button pulled in. Once you finish those 2, you're going to take the knees to your chest and have a little hug. And then take a rock from side to side and enjoy. Okay. So from here, take your knees away and circle them round and then back up. So take them away, circle and back up. And go again. 2 more. Inhale, push them away. Exhale, pull. 1 more time. Inhale, pull away. Exhale, pull back in. And then taking a full body stretch when you're ready. Okay, have a little wriggle with those fingers, wriggle with those toes. And then flexing the toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, float the arms over the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin in and roll it up. Take your time on the way up. Take that full stretch at the top, tucking the chin in, rounding your back. Breathe. 3 nice long breaths here. Inhale, slightly lift the chest. Exhale, slightly allow yourself to pull yourself down a little bit. Inhale, slightly lift. Exhale, pull down. 1 more here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Drop those shoulders. Exhale, tuck your pelvis under and slowly roll it down. Keep pulling your toes towards your shins. And then take that full body stretch. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, tuck the chin in, roll it up and over. Tucking the chin in at the top. Again, 3 breaths. Inhale, slightly up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale slightly up. Exhale, pull down. One more time. Inhale, slightly lift. Exhale, pull back down. Slowly rebuild your spine so you come up to a nice seated position. Shoulder blades back and down. From here, we're going to take our hands behind us, but today we're going to take them quite wide, so you've really got a good grip. Okay, so wider than your mat. Okay, if you're on a slippy surface, you can keep them onto your mat, so do not worry, or towel, whatever you're using. Okay, then bending your knees, feet and knees about hip width apart. Inhale here. Now what might have happened is that you might have slumped down. Okay, so inhale, start lifting up. Exhale, draw those shoulders away from your ears. Okay, you're releasing your feet from the floor. Good work. Now all we're going to do is point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Keep this going nice and steady. Take your time. 2 more. And on the next one, I'm going to finish on that flex. Okay, so feet and knees together. We're going to start circling. So taking those knees in a nice big circle. Okay, now it may mean you lower back a little bit. That's fine to start with. Okay, especially if you're on a hard surface, it may be uncomfortable. Okay, so you're going to go 2 in one direction from now on, and then change direction. You're going to go 2 in the other direction. Okay, see how you get on. Stop, and then 2 again. So 2 in one direction, 2 in the other direction. Okay, so you could now start making it a bit harder by pushing and straightening those legs as you push them away. Okay, and then if you want to make it harder still, we're going to do 1, and then go back in the opposite direction. 1. Okay, so option 1, you're doing 2 in each direction, keeping the knees bent the whole time. Option 2, you're straightening those legs out, still doing 2 either way. And option 3, you're going once, and then you're changing. Okay, we're going to finish on the one we're on. You're then going to pop your knees to center, pop your feet down, bring those arms around the knees, take your head down to the knees and rest there. Inhale here, start to slowly extend those legs. Exhale, lifting up through that upper body, roll those shoulders back and down, and sit nice and tall. So we're keeping those feet together, but we're sitting as tall as we possibly can. Hands down onto the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, start walking those hands down the legs. Wherever you get to, hold there. Inhale, sit tall once more. Exhale, pull yourself down. So inhale, sit tall, chest open. Exhale, pull down, tuck that chin in. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, down we go, and hold for 3 sets, 3 breaths. And then slowly walking the hands back up, sitting nice and tall. And then we're going to sit in a nice cross-leg position that's comfortable for you. So we're going to do a few stretches through our neck and shoulders now. Okay, just to release after a nice heavy weekend. Okay, so just resting your arms down. First thing you need to do is tuck that chin in and breathe. So imagine you're just shaking your head to say no. Just small little shakes here. And then nodding your head to say yes. But keeping that head looking down the whole time. So you can feel those little strains for all of this. This is going to be different. Okay, everyone has different tightness in the neck. And then slowly bring your head back to center. Okay? You're going to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And just hold there. For some of us, this will feel tight already. You're then going to open up that chest, so make sure you're still sitting nice and tall. Okay, with this right hand now, you're going to flex through the wrist, and you're going to slowly push that right arm away. And already I can feel a bigger stretch. Okay, for some of us, again, it might be different. So you might have to have a little play around with it. You might want to lift the arm, lift the head slightly, move it back, tilt it forward. And then where you find that you need that stretch, we're just going to hold. Take 5 nice long breaths. And keep pulling those fingertips towards your arm. So you're really flexing that arm, that hand, sorry. And breathe. 2 more nice long breaths. Remember, the exhale is going to release you into the stretch. And then slowly relaxing the right hand, bring the head back to center. Taking that right hand onto the left knee, take the left hand behind you and look over and beyond your left shoulder. So really taking a nice big twist. Okay. And then slowly come back to center. You're going to inhale, lift this right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the elbow, popping the hand to the top of the back. Inhale, releasing your left arm. Taking the left hand onto the right elbow and pull. Okay, you're trying to push your head back into the shoulder. And breathe. 2 nice long breaths here. As you do, just shake those arms off. So bring them out the front, take them behind. Out the front, take them behind. Okay, so with that right arm now, bring it across your body. Left arm, bring it across your body. So you've got the back of your hands touching. Okay, if you can, then you're going to keep that going so that your hands can then touch. So you're kind of wrapped around. Okay, for some of us that'll be too much. So release, go back to back. Okay. So inhale here, you're going to push the arms up towards the ceiling, looking up at the same time. As you exhale, pull the elbows down, round the top of your back and tuck your chin in. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, stretch it up, just 2 more. Exhale, pull down. And last one, inhale up, and we're going to hold. 2 more nice long breaths. And then bring it down, tuck that chin in, round your upper back, and hold. 2 more breaths. Really work on that exhale. And then slowly come back to center, unravel the arm and just have a little shake. So inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back. Take the arms down back to the knees and tuck your chin in, starting once more. So have a little shake of the head, so you say no. And a little nod, as you say yes. And a shake. And a nod. And then bring that head to center. This time we're going to take the right ear down towards the right shoulder. And hold there. And then we're going to take this left hand, flex the wrist, slowly push away. Good work. And just find where you need to hold it. So maybe lifting the arm, maybe bringing it forward, maybe pushing it down. You may want to slowly move the head forward, lift, see how you get on. Good work. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Big exhale will release all the tension, I promise. And then slowly come back to the center as you do. So do these things really slow. Bring your right hand onto your left knee. Take your right arm behind. Look over and beyond your right shoulder. 2 more nice long breaths, sitting as tall as you can still. Nice and long through that spine. And inhale, come back to the middle. As you do, you're going to lift up this left arm, okay, bending through the elbow. Right arm, hand is going to hold on to the elbow and pull over. Okay, try and push your head back into that shoulder. Breathe, 3 nice long breaths. Good work, and release the arm. Have a little shake forward, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and then bring this left arm across. Right arm comes over, and then you unravel. You wind them up, okay? So if you feel like you're exactly the same as before, make sure you've gone the opposite way, okay? So either back to back, or bringing it round so you can get your palms together. Okay, so inhale, hands come up, head looks up. Exhale, arms pull down, check that chin in, round the top of your back. Inhale, slowly push it up. Exhale, pulling down, tuck that chin in, round the top of your back. Inhale, push it up. Exhale, pull it down, tuck that chin in. One more time, we're going to hold. Inhale up, hold here, breathe. Really push those arms. And on your next inhale, start moving down. Exhale, tuck the chin in, round the top of the back, and breathe. Really push away with that upper back. Do a round in the upper back as much as you can. And then slowly coming back to center. Unravel those arms. And then bring the arms out. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. And then just placing your arms onto the knees. Just tuck that chin in one more time. Should feel a little bit better, hopefully. And exhale, come back to the center. Taking your feet to one side, doesn't matter which, because we're going to pop onto our knees and then sink back to our child's pose when we're ready. So pushing your bum back towards your heels, stretch those arms away and spread those fingers. Rest that head down and breathe. So everything we do now, because we may release muscles that we haven't released for a while in our neck, we move slow and steady, okay? Don't do any quick movements, we just move with our breath. So your next inhale, you're going to inhale, rock forward into that child's pose, into that plank pose, sorry. Exhale, tuck your toes under and push up and back into your downward position, okay? So as soon as we're here today, take your hands as wide as the mat and have a lovely walk on the spot. Okay, take your feet about hip width apart, so really feeling a big stretch. So inhale, change. Exhale, push the heel down. Inhale, change. Exhale, push the heels down. So you're going really slow on these. Inhale, change. Exhale, push down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good work. And really work on pushing those arms away. Okay, so you can really flatten that back, stretch through the back. Allow that head just to hang, no tension through the neck. 2 more breaths. Good work, guys. And then holding there. So coming up onto all your toes. Inhale. Exhale, pushing down through both heels and push those arms away. Inhale, up onto the toes. Exhale, down through those heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. One more time. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. And we're then going to slowly lower those knees down once more, as though we were going to go into that lovely child's pose. Okay, but we're going to stay here, but keep those toes tucked under. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders. Inhale here. As you exhale, just lift those knees away from the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep this going 3 more times, okay? Keep that back tucked under slightly. Keep the belly button pulled in. Keep it going. Work with your breath. Exhale as you lift and pull that tummy in. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Push back into your child's pose. So untuck those toes. Stretch those arms away. So if you need to at this point, just flex your wrist. Do so. Okay, do what works for you. If you don't need to, you're feeling alright, just keep those arms strong. So mission, try not to put your forearms down. So if they're lifted the whole time, they're going to work the whole time. Okay, obviously if you want that breather, take it, there's no pressure. So, inhale here, we're going to rock forward. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to extend our right leg behind us and pop the toes on the mat. Okay, so flexing the foot on this one. So your toes are being pulled towards your shin. Shoulders away from your ears, nice and open with that chest. We're going to inhale, lift the heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So we're doing a lovely little leg lift. Level 1, stay there. Keep going. Level 2, tuck your left toes under, hover your left knee. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. But this left knee is hovering the whole time. Okay, so if you can, do so. If you need to, do a couple, take a breather. Okay, so you're feeling strong. You may need to lean forward into it a little bit more. 3 more. Inhale. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. And then pop both knees down. Take a quick child's pose. Flex of those wrists before we rock forward and go for it again. Okay? So this time, extend your left leg. Left toes tuck in. Okay? Flexing through that foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Level 1. Keep this going. Really squeeze these thumb muscles, okay? If you're comfortable, you're going to tuck your right toes under and lift the right knee away from the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep that going. Okay, so some of us, our back leg may bend slightly. That's fine. The next time, don't lift as high, okay? Give it a go. Try it with the knee lifted. Try it with the knee down. See how you feel a little more comfortable. It may be that you do a couple with this knee lifted and then you pop it down for the rest. That's fine. Okay, we've got 2 to go. So inhale, lift. exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring the knees together. Under the toes, push back. Have a little wriggle of those fingers, wriggle of those wrists. Keep those elbows away from the floor if you can. And breathe. Take 3 nice long breaths here. Good work. So all we're going to do now is inhale, rock forward, and exhale, push back. We're going to keep this a nice flowing movement. Okay, so we're not stopping. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Level 1, keep this going. Level 2, tuck the toes under, and you're doing it with your knees lifted. Full plank, child's pose on your knees lifted. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And keep that going. Keep the work going by keep flowing with the movement. Okay, the minute you take a breather, the minute you stop in one of the poses, you're going to lose your little flow. Okay, so see if you can keep it going for 5 more. Even if your knees are down, keep it going. 5 more. We've got 3 more now. Okay, inhale forward, exhale back. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, and pop the knees down if they're not. If they are lifted, and tuck the toes. This time, wrap your arms around your legs. Rest your head down and breathe. Good work. And then when you're ready, stretching the arms away. Again, spread those fingers. Okay, we've got one more tricky one before we start going for our nice stretches again. Okay, so come into that little box position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Okay, so if this is enough for you and you want to just stay on your knees today, that's absolutely fine. All you're going to do, release your left knee, try and tap the back of your right forearm. Pop your knee back down. And then you can do the other side. Right knee taps the back of your left arm. And you just going to keep that going, changing from side to side. If you can do a bit more, we're now going to come up into our full plank. And all you're going to do is that same movement. Knee to the back of the opposite arm. Keep that going. Level 3. If you want a little bit more now, release your left leg and try and tap it outside. Pop it back down. Release the right foot, knee, wherever, tap it to the outside. Keep that going. And then level 4, if you want a bit more still, as you tap your hand, as you tap your toe, your opposite hand will open up. And you're going to open up towards the ceiling, pop that down, and then change it over. Opposite arm up, and pop it back down. Okay, so keep that going. Level 1, knees are down. We're tapping the back of our opposite arm. Keep that going. Level 2, you're in a full plank, tapping the back of the opposite arm. Again, level 3, you're tapping your toe underneath your body. Okay, keep that going. Doesn't matter how high or how low you are. And level 4, we're tapping and lifting the opposite arm. Pop down, foot back down. Keep that going. We've got 2 more either side. This is a hard one, but see how well you can do. Work with your breath. It's all about the breathing. It gets harder when you're not breathing well. Okay, so keep it going. Good work, everybody. So once you've done those 2 more, you can go into your lovely child's pose and wrap your arms around your legs once more. Head rests down. Catch your breath. Take a breather. Lovely. Roll the shoulders back and down. Even when we're here, Try and get those shoulders away from the ears. Well done, guys. So inhale here. Exhale, rebuild the spine, coming up to seated. As you do, flop your feet round to one side and swing them round to the front. Okay? Make sure your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale, float the arms halfway, so up to our shoulder height, palms face each other. Exhale, roll it down. As we roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, tummy working. Use those elbows if you need to. And then take that full body stretch. Good work. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, tuck the chin in and roll it up. Stretch it over at the top. Tuck that chin in. Inhale, sit tall, drop the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under. Down we go. Take that stretch. Inhale, float the arms one more time. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Up and over we go. Tuck the chin in at the top. Inhale, sit tall, drop the shoulders. Exhale, down we go. This time as we come down, bring your left knee in towards your chest and give it a nice hug. We're going to point the toes and we're going to lift the right heel away from the mat. Inhale, hold. Exhale, change. Inhale, hold. Exhale, change those legs over. Inhale, hold. Exhale, change. Keep that going. Every time you exhale, you're changing those legs over. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Good work. Option one, keep that going. Option two, if you want that a bit more, head and shoulders lifted, knee pulls in. And option three, you are barely touching the knee, allowing your tummy and your legs to work harder. Push the legs away. You can even take your arms down if you wish. Remember to hold, to prepare, change as you exhale. We've got two more either side. Keep this going. See which version you can go for today. You may do a little bit of the harder one and then go back, and that's that. And then hug the knees when you've done your two either side. Have a little rock from side to side. And then holding onto those knees. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, push those legs away. Push the arms away. Inhale, hug. Exhale, the legs are going up diagonally towards the ceiling, so are the arms behind you. Inhale, hug. Exhale, throw it out. Inhale, hug. Three more. Exhale, throw it out. Inhale, hug. Two more. Exhale, out. Inhale, hug. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Everybody coming up with those head and shoulders now if you can. Inhale, hug. Exhale, throw it out. Look at your belly. Try and flatten it as much as you can. Inhale, hug. Two more. Exhale, throw it out. Mentally push that belly button down. 3, 2, 1, and hug. Last one. Exhale, throw it out. Hold. Breathe. Shoulders down. Belly flat. Back pushed into the mat. 3, 2, 1, and a hug. Good work. Take a nice rock from side to side. And then placing your feet flat on the floor. You're going to take your left foot, pop it onto the top of your right knee. Arms are going to float out to the side. And then you're just going to take that left knee out to the left. Just allowing your body to just go with it. Okay, see where you feel tight today. So from here, you can start to close your eyes. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. And then on your next inhale, bringing the knees to centre. Unravel. So pop that left foot back down. This time right foot is going to go onto the top of the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, drop that right knee out to the right. Keeping the shoulders on the floor as much as you can. So for me, I always slump off this one for some reason. Just go with it. If it still feels like a stretch, that's fine. Okay, but if it doesn't, try and wriggle back. And breathe. 2 more nice long breaths. And then bring all those legs back to the centre. Okay, popping your foot back down. Keeping your both feet together, take the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to open up to either side. Okay, keeping your arms out to the sides to staying as relaxed as possible. Close your eyes here. Shoulders away from your ears. So if you need to wriggle, get that posture right, do so. Just allow gravity to pull those knees down, opening up through the hips, opening up through the inner thigh. 5 nice long breaths here. It's all about that exhale. Each time you exhale, you should feel that tension just releasing slightly. 2 more nice long breaths. Final one. And then taking the hands, the outside of the thigh, slowly opening your eyes as you bring your knees back together. So you're going to bring your knees towards your chest. Have a little rock from side to side. You're then going to cross your feet over, hold on to the knees, the shins I should say, the toes, wherever you get to. Start rocking back and forth so you can come up to seated position. If you don't want to do that, roll onto your side, then roll up to seated. Okay, so we've got a few more stretches here. So we're going to pop our hands down onto our knees once more, so palms face down. We're going to tuck that chin in just as we did right in the middle of the class. And then bring the head back to centre. You're going to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then you're going to slowly start circling. So dropping the head back. And then slowly over to the right. And then dropping your head forward. So just go really, really slow. For some of us, you'll feel this in a lot of different places. Making sure those shoulders are back and down. And just take your time. For me, this is my tightest area. Okay, for you, maybe a breeze. See how you go. Last time round, really slow. If you ever want to hold on one spot, just hold it. That's fine. Once you finish that one, take a moment with your head rested down. And when you're ready, bring that head to centre. You're going to inhale, float the arms out. Exhale, as you float the arms down, palms are going to face forward, spread those fingers. Okay? And we're going to inhale, push those arms back, open that chest, look up towards the ceiling, arch that back. Exhale, round that, touch the fingertips at the front. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold forwards. 2 extremes in the upper back now. Really round the upper back, really push away. And then open that chest as much as you can. 2 more here. Good work. Last one. Once you've done that last one, come back to center. Place those hands back down and just rest there. So slump that head down once more. Give yourself that little breather. So we're going to hold on to the knees now. As we inhale, pull on the knees. look up and arch your back. As you exhale, roll it down, tuck that chin in and round your upper back. So similar as we did before, but not using the arms. Inhale, pull on those knees, arch through the back, looking up. Exhale, tuck in. We're only doing this one more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, tuck that chin in, round. And then come to center. From here, place your hands out in front. And we're just going to tuck the chin in and then walk those hands forward wherever you get to. Maybe forearms, maybe just fingertips, okay? Wherever you get to, just allow that head to drop and breathe. 3 nice long breaths. When you're ready, walk those hands back in and take 5 nice big shoulder rolls. And you can bring those hands slowly back to your knees. And once you've done your 5, roll the shoulders back and down. Take your hands and just make loads of heat in those hands. So rub those hands together. Create a lot of heat in the palms of your hands especially. And then when you feel like you've got some heat, closing your eyes, you're just going to place them onto your eyes. And you're just going to focus on your breath now. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. 3 nice long breaths here. Keeping the eyes closed, slowly bring your hands back down towards your knees. Keeping the head forward, keeping the eyes closed. And just focusing on your breath for a moment. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. And breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 4, 3, 2. And then slowly bringing those arms up, opening the eyes. Inhale, big exhale as you stretch those arms away. Inhale, float those arms up. Hands come together. Well done, everybody. Feel free to lie down for 5 minutes or however long, just chilling. Happy Sunday. Hope you all got on okay. Thank you so much for joining in. Next class with me is tomorrow morning as a Pilates stretch class. So we may be doing some of those lovely neck stretches again. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see you there. I'll pop the timetable up for the week, either this evening or early tomorrow morning. Okay, ciao everybody, bye.